Answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. But the model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Hi. So, I know what you're thinking. How did I get here? Well, it's quite simple, really. Hello, everyone. I am the one true Ginger, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. It is the day where once more we say goodbye to Mondstadt and march evermore to greater heights, also known as Liyue. Today, we go to Liyue once again. And hopefully when we do get to Liyue, Venti's presence will wear off on my fucking game. Honestly, I'm glad we were able to come back to Mondstadt, even if it was only for a little while. And I'm sure we will come back eventually. I mean, granted, I'm not too sure how, because, well, I'm not doing fucking Dragon Spine content, that can suck my dick. Albedo's story quest seems to have vanished. And I fucked up Eula's story quest, so I'm sure we'll find a way. It'll just take a while. We're at the same situation again. At the stone gate. Out to cross the border. Alright, there we go. Now we can say a proper goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Discount Batman DeLuke. Goodbye, Cavalry Captain Chad, Captain Kaya. And goodbye, Sucrose. And hello, Liyue. Hello again, Xingqiu, Beidou, Aloy. Before we set off on our adventures, there's just one little thing I need to do. Hello again. Now. Actually, I lied. There is one other thing I need to do before we can begin our adventure. And that's explain that I lied to you. You see, I've been lying to you since the very beginning. I have pulled a lot of characters, and as you may have noticed, I don't particularly show them off. Mainly because I can do fun little things like this.
I do.
Yeah, that's right. I managed to get Zhongli. It was during the Tainari banner, which, yay. And you know, I also wanted to bring Beidou because why not? Now I know what you're thinking. This is my Zhongli. I can easily raise him up to 70. This is his weapon. Yeah. It's one of those Zhonglis. He's not really built, but I'm pretty sure he'll do. Now I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I'll get to that. Where are we going to go first? Well, that's quite simple. Why not start it off with the man himself? Pearl Gallery. Oh, that's quite a while away. That's like that. Oh god damn it! How in the sweet fuck do I get there again? So for context, that's the Pearl Gallery. All right. So there is that. I did. I spawn a pillar on my ball. I can't spawn a pillar on the balls. But... And now we pray that this is enough. And it won't just, like, get me as far as the harbor. Actually, wouldn't it just make more sense to go from... Baby steps. Baby steps. Golden House. We meet again. Paimon Barrier. We meet again. Oh, I think I saw him. Weird how the Pearl Gallery just doesn't show up on the map. Ah, da. I appear to be in a slight situation.
Terra Smash!
Quake!
That's me on the pillar. Oh, there he is. Yo, Mr. Zhongli. Fancy running into you here.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Ignore the vibration. I think that was just one of the pillars blowing up.
Are these two your friends?
Yes. I dropped my controller. I switched off my controller. Oh, I think I fucked my controller. Zhongli does this to people, okay? Don't you fucking clap. Oh shit! Zhongli! I didn't think I'd see you here. Mad. This is like the first time I've come back on this boat.
Are these two your friends?
You could say that.
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around.
Okay, so Zhongli, be completely honest with me. What do you think about our friend here? Durable or what? We haven't come up with a name for him yet. Might put that up to the comment section. I'm quite happy with Birdie.
Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
Oh, I see.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
Oh. How do I say this? No one knows better than him.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
Okay.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time.
Cool.
Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
Maybe.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know.
Yeah.
Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research.
Even the sky's calling him out here.
That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
At the same fucking time?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story.
Of course.
For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
Okay, that's... How many fanfics have you been reading?
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I
Jesus!
suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
Hey, I swear to God, I will get to you. Just leave me alone.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence.
What?
How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
How can you so easily suggest that he... Also, it lacks evidence? What does Hangshua have in terms of evidence that Zhongli doesn't?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Jesus Christ.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I'm not on screen at the moment, but I gotta say...
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Hey, birdie.
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Hi. So, I know what you're thinking. How did I get here? Well, it's quite simple, really.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
I swear I'm a normal person.
Oh. Huh.
Like you're telling someone else's tale.
I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Why are you talking to Paimon?
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology.
Oh.
Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
I don't know what you're expecting Paimon to do, but I'm just here for a good story.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fine. I should have said nothing. Hi, Zhongli. I swear I'm a normal person.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet.
In front of the Lord of Geo.
Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
That's a very dangerous discussion. I think the last time he ever thought of this really was about,
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Unless we're talking specifically about the Archon War, which may have still been the case. Well, that kind of looked like an absolute free-for-all.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
Paimon, shut the fuck up.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt.
What?
The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
Okay, so, Zhongli, what do you think about this?
What? No way!
Immediately, all eyes.
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
You look, bit embarrassed there, Zhongli. Is the story that complicated?
No, it's just... Where should I begin?
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
The Fatui. Great. Well, what do you want?
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
Paimon. We don't do that here. You know that. We just kill in self-defense. And sometimes if self-defense means planting an agent's knife on the body, then it's self-defense.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon.
Not yet. Back off. Back off, sir. He's got a knife!
There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
How do I say this without being racist? If you have the name Fatui if you've got the Fatui under your name, if you're dressed like a Fatui agent, then I'm sorry, I just don't believe you.
The Fatui say that every time.
Yes.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it.
Do you think I give a shit?
I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the Ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
So, what should we do?
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
And I respect that. That being said, it sounds fucking stupid.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Yeah.
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
Why?
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures.
Interesting. Okay,
It
fine.
is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
You're right. We should kill you. Make it like 4 of us, 5 of us.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
So basically, you know all the oculi in Leeway and Mondstadt? Exactly.
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Well, I mean, I'm not one to brag, but
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
only when there's food inside of it.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right, then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
Alright, let's make sure it's a nice, secluded beach that just so happens to be very close to, like, an unstable cliff. For no particular reason. Guyan Stone Forest. Perfect. Very isolated.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
My brother in Christ, the Guyan Stone Forest was forged, literally, by spears. We are standing on spears.
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
Yeah.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War.
Yes.
Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
Hell yeah. This man was a fucking monster.
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Just casually flex. This is the most casual flex you'll ever see in your life.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed.
Hmm.
This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest.
Yeah.
Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich.
Must restrain.
I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then, I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Amen.
Huh? Me?
Oh, you're talking about... Oh yeah, I know nothing about archaeology. I'm a fucking idiot. All I have is, like, this burb and my packed lunchbox flying next to me.
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Okay.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
My scouter.
Well, go ahead then. Use your
That's the
governmental
wrong
site to
one.
look for any marks.
I'm fucking stupid. It's this one. Oh, wait. Is there a lore reason that I'm this stupid? How the fuck? Oh. I think it's pointing to the location. I was tempting. Oh, wait. Does it have anything to do with that bomb? I think that answers that question. I was wrong. I was tracking down cabbages. Oh, it was the chest. That also makes a lot of sense.
Terra smash! Stabilize!
Oh shit. Why am I climbing this? Come on.
This is order.
Ring cutter.
Oh shit.
To dust.
There. Come on.
Solidify.
Help, I'm stuck in various amounts of genitalia. Psychopath. Oh, I thought you were frozen. Sorry. Hold on, this guy's getting on my tits. You rest in the fucking coastal water for a minute. That didn't quite go as I was expecting. Oh, okay. Oh, well, wait.
Terra smash.
Oh,
Body
shit.
mind.
Get me out.
Order guide
Get
you.
me out. There we go. Fuck it. Really? Alright then, Georesonance. Not Naruto.
Quake.
Right. Delicious.
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is
Oh.
a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
See. I don't think I have to go through that rock. Let's see. Hey. He's asleep. He's safe. Oh, hold on. Anyone? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Didn't think that part through, I'll be real.
They're gathering together here. But why?
Ooh.
See that object in the
Oh.
center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydrominic monsters... I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Zhongli. Don't be lazy.
This is order.
Back at ya.
Oh, wrong one. I was about to say. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, the shield endured.
Gather.
But, you know, just to be safe.
Stabilize.
Dust.
Fuck it. Okay.
Eyes on me.
Stabilize.
Terra smash.
Apparently fucking not.
I will have order.
There
It's
we go.
just a stone slab, but its
Oh.
design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Yeah. Ah. Hi.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
Hello.
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her.
Good for you.
She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
Hmm. Still, maybe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way, right?
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
One shouldn't lack knowledge in their field.
And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can
Yeah.
relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Let's take a peek.
Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time.
Then why? Then what was the deal with the Hydra mimics then?
The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Yeah.
Quick, give it to me.
Lower your tone, boy.
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Yeah, that's just a tad sus.
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs.
Indeed.
But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Amen. Tell him.
Nonsense. I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Zhongli, what are your thoughts on the situation? No, you're just trying to collect the strength of the gods.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why is that?
Oh no.
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's
Oh.
collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
That probably explains it.
See? You do want to sell these objects.
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded.
Another word at you, and I'm dragging you to meet Mona. Okay.
All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
Alright. Sure. Granted, killing you here would have been far easier to clean up.
Ugh, you're simply a money grubber.
Tell him.
And what are you, then? All you think about is digging up valuable relics every day.
They're still arguing? Ugh. Let's not bother them.
Oh, but I really wanna. Oh yeah, the seal.
I heard that Saltarai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, There's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
When we lift this seal, I'm pushing you down that hole.
According to legend, the people of the god of salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
How come?
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Saltarai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal.
So Zhongli.
I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of salt.
Maybe it's somewhat related to Rex Lapis. Just a guess.
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
God, I'm going to drown you.
You weren't listening at all, were you? Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
Well, do you, Mr. Zhongli?
I may know something about it.
Oh, really?
What?
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Lead the way.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then. Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt.
Hold on.
According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
Oh, sorry.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me.
Well,
But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time,
oh.
but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life.
So we need to do south,
Liyue is vast,
east,
yet
west,
even
north.
one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt.
Oh.
To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War, This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury, and that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then.
Hmm.
In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
I can just... You ever just feel someone else dying inside? Like second-hand internal discombobulation.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Thank you. Okay, Beidou. Let's have some fun.
Spoiler alert, there was no fun to be had here.
Behind her is the north.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
I thought... Maybe I got my east and west mixed up. Wait, so it's... Wait, hold on. So provided this is the north, it's never eat. So clearly... Wait. It didn't take me long, I promise. I think I finally got it down.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north.
Zhongli, why can't you just undo your own bastard seals?
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Maybe if I try it. Please, dear God. Did it!
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
You're not gonna think that
It
about
was
for long.
nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time. Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyenstone Forest.
Which is that we killed the other guy.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract,
Oh.
stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Ditto. I already have enough. Unless it's... Listen. Unless I was, like, a few primos down there, I don't give a shit.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
Relax. I know my way around. I know my way around stealing.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
And it's the first boat back to Schneznaya. Unless you'd prefer to go to Kamia.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
You could just turn back now. I'm sure the company behind us are very, very happy.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
Sure. Sure, buddy.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
Oh boy.
I can accept this arrangement.
Yeah, because you know.
Well then, let's go.
No, my sword!
You think she would survive? Oh, she would have. Who would have thunk? Oh my god, this is a fucking gold mine. Listen, you never let Bay do it on the contract, so it's fine. Oh. Oops. Don't mind me. Yep, there's the domain. In we go. I wonder how this is going to work, because I'm assuming it's going to give us a Zhongli. But we already have a Zhongli. Oh. Okay, it replaced mine. Cool. Oh, that's less cool.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Ugh.
They were probably followers of the God of Salt.
Oh.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
I know, but they... Ah.
Stabilize.
To action! Let me read you a verse.
Gentlemen.
Gather.
There we go.
Terra Smash!
Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. Nice and simple. Ooh. Hello.
Look at this. It's filled halfway with salt.
It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the God of Salt was a god lacking in treasures.
He is willing. He is about to do it. He is about to snap his fucking neck.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Yeah, that's basically what bottomless means.
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
As stated by all of these dead bodies. Forever mummified.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
Especially of such a bag that's... Especially of such a thing that's, you know, not shallow at all.
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
That's also true.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
We're gonna find out.
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Girl.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Oh.
Rain outlines your fate.
Gentlemen. Oh, hello. There we go. That's our Zhongli. Oh, hold on. Ooh, hold on. Oh. Oh. Oh, that did work. Brilliant. Ooh. Looks like a sigil of permission.
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
I'm gonna smack you over the...
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
Interesting.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice.
How?
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
You have an infinite generator of salt. I mean, granted, this basically does the same thing, but
No,
like...
unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
Literally. While we're on the topic of useless people, what have you actually done? Other than complain?
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
On second thoughts, I'll just let him take it from here.
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
Oh.
Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Pay your dues.
I will
No,
have
fuck it.
order.
Run from death.
That's what I thought.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
We are waiting. Bye.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
I hope you never become as greedy as him.
Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Sure. Sure, Paimon.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Because you came only for answers.
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt.
Yeah. You were just here for answers.
I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades
Oh.
under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry.
Interesting.
Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Yeah, come to think of it, I have never heard you say Rex Lapis.
Oh, right. Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
Yeah.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him. But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Go on. Just tell her.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Oh boy. Oh, that's where I came from. Right. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Jesus. That's a little, Oh. What? Oh. Hold on. I'm sure I can also do that with Zhongli's pillar, I just didn't feel like it. Oh, I can do this myself too. Gentlemen.
Terra Smash! Order guide you.
Bye.
Power that ended high shot. Ring cutter.
There we go. That was more. That it? Oh. Pointing. Let me just add more.
No, my sword.
This is order.
Oh, wait, is this the sword from the... No. Obviously not.
This is a sword?
Yeah.
Aha! It's a broken sword. This is proof. This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Don't tempt them.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Is what we agreed to.
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
We agreed to a contract, so we will stick
When there's
to
a
it.
contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her.
Are you ready to meet the same fate?
Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
Why am I still smiling?
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The god of salt gave
Jeez.
up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that.
But the pain, on the other hand.
Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Yes, you can, and you can hit her very hard. I've seen how hard you can hit people. I swear I'm a normal person.
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Haha. Haha.
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War, The gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Oh.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon?
Yeah.
No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
Salt is such a weird fucking thing to devote yourself to. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. Like, when you say the god of salt, that you are a devotee to the god of salt, what I hear is you used to play COD during the 360 days.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Hey! Come back!
What you said really is true, right?
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken.
Fair. Completely fair.
Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Are these statue thingies running?
Hmm.
What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
That... Let's just ignore that. Hello.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Are you sure you want to know?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh.
This is the scene of the crime.
Hmm.
Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day.
So, feeling good?
The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
Well, we did explain.
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased.
You okay? You look like you're about to throw up.
But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't.
Yeah.
This must be a lie. A false history, all of it.
Yeah, you see, I'm very good at sculpting, specifically with salt, which theoretically shouldn't even be able to look like this. Like, you shouldn't be able to make salt statues. I mean, if I'm wrong, please prove me wrong. But, like,
Don't you dare try to shake my faith.
you're doing that yourself, love.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
You seem all too familiar with what happened to the God of Salt.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
The people of Liyue will understand that one day.
All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyanstone Forest?
Sure, why not?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Bless. Oh. Mind if I do? Why am I in Dragon Spine? Wait, no, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I didn't realize that this place crossed the border into Dragon Spine. I am deeply upset. Oh, I know where we're going. And it won't be a pretty walk either. Oh, oh, and the 3 Abyss Mages. I'm gonna have to find my way past them too. It's okay. I usually roll quite high with stealth. Usually. No. Fuck. Oh. Well. I mean, okay. Oh. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. Let's just take some refuge up here. And they will go away. They will go away. Why does it sound like they're getting okay, good. Oh shit.
Rise!
That also didn't help. It just kind of looks funny. Anyway. Getting very close. Zhongli might be in for a slight shock when we get there. Alas. Hmm. Hi. Nothing happened.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest.
Yes.
The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So, you want to throw them in?
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended.
Ah.
History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
You won't disappear, will you? I mean...
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler.
In what way?
You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world.
What if I don't want to leave?
As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Tevat.
So, you didn't just bring me along to find treasure?
Well, may you find treasure among the stars, even after you have left Tevat. Now, I am the god of wealth, so I would think that my words have some weight here.
Yeah.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
So then the salt can enter the sea, and the sea will become salty. Such is the evolution of all things.
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison.
And then there was Beisht, who suffered the wrath. Who suffered the wrath of the Cryo Incarnate.
Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now.
Aww.
May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time.
Yeah.
I will remain here for a while. Though the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing before Osial.
True.
If a day comes when he should recover his strength and return, I believe that even so, he will be defeated once more. I will remain here for a while.
What will you do now?
I fear that is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.